I bought a copy of the book because I was interested in, how the mind works, why people get stressed out. So I thought, you know what, I'll give this book a try and see if it's in any way makes sense to me. So I read the book, and well, actually I read only a few chapters of it, the first few chapters of it, because that was enough for me. I knew what it was about, I knew the basics, I knew what it was going for. Yeah, it just made total sense to me. And as soon as I read it, I thought, you know what, I need some of this. First of all, my thought was to help somebody else, to help other people. At that time, I was so kind of all over the place myself that I didn't even realize that there was stuff to do with me that I needed to sort out. I was more interested in, what could I do for other people? I saw amazing changes in the person. I saw people going through all sorts of stuff in the session and coming out bright-eyed, happier, just different, like they've had a weight off their shoulders. To actually see somebody changing, somebody who thought that, this is the way it's going to be, that's how I am, I'm just a stressed person, I'm just somebody who doesn't have confidence, I'm an angry person, I'm somebody who people don't get on with, For somebody who thinks like that to then change that to somebody who thinks, actually I'm all right, I'm not as bad as I thought I was, I actually like myself, and I feel better. But that was, for me, having a look at that was a big change. I was actually quite stressed out, quite fairly energetic, but at the same time quite nervous and, worrying a lot, and mainly about others, and also a bit like not really sure what I wanted to do in my life. I was kind of, a bit all over the place, to be honest. I thought, you know what, I better try some of this myself because maybe I could benefit from it as well. So I got a very good friend of mine to use Dianetics therapy on me, and I thought, you know what, I'll give it a try, and just to tick a box to see what it was like. And oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I had been pretty much hung up on a few losses that I'd had in the past, and I didn't realize it. I had lost some people that were very close to me, and I really wasn't thinking about it for years. I didn't even think about it. I didn't think about these people I lost, but at the end of it, I felt, oh my God, I felt like a huge amount had lifted off my shoulders. I don't know, I just recovered some of myself. Like a part of myself was trapped in the past, and I had got back the enthusiasm, the energy, the ability to think clearly like I did in the past. And I thought to myself, okay, well, it definitely works. That really sealed the deal for me when I kind of experienced it myself, and I realized, this actually doesn't just work for others, it works for me too. As you see kids growing up, it can be very, very frustrating for both sides. Like the kids don't understand their parents. They're like, oh, they want you to go here and there, and you might have different plans. You want them to do this, they want to do that, and so when if the kids do something that is like a bit frustrating, which would normally frustrate me, it doesn't really frustrate me anymore. It doesn't. I can be very relaxed around the kids. Myself and my wife are not stressed out. Therefore, that has a direct effect on the kids, and then they're not stressed out because kids worry about their parents. When their parents are doing better, the kids genuinely feel better, and they're happier when their parents are happy. The thing about Dianetics is you handle the source of it. So when you handle the source of the problem, that's it. You have to keep going back in and handle it and handle it and handle it. This stuff is stable. I'm so glad I came across Dianetics because it was exactly what I was looking for. There's a whole load of solutions out there that people can delve into. For me, Dianetics it's got the solutions. It's got exactly what you need. I can't say more than that. It's just dead on.